Hi everyone, it's Ellie. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do our monthly recap of all the polishes and manicures that I wore in October 2016. I have a really great variety of polishes to show you, so let's get started. So first up we have Alicia from Zoya, which is a really pretty silver scattered holographic loaded with gold shimmer. This is a really beautiful polish and I loved wearing it. It's pretty sheer, so this did take 3 coats to become fully opaque, but it's just beautiful. It really sparkles and gives those beautiful holographic shifts when it's out in the sun, but it's pretty indoors too. So this is an awesome polish and I really love it. And next up I did a water marble using some of my favorite green shades, and I love how this came out. This is probably my favorite nail art that I have ever made, and I just loved how it looked. It was so beautiful and I got so many compliments on this. So I think the key here was just finding 3 polishes that look good together aesthetically but also really work well in the water. So I made a tutorial for this and I'll link it below if you haven't already seen it, but it was a really fun mani. And next up is Yank My Doodle from OPI, and this is a polish that I initially passed over when I was looking at this collection, but I went back and I picked it up and I'm so glad I did. It's a stunner. It's a beautiful warm terracotta shade. It just is perfect for this time of year and it makes your nails look great. It looks good on my skin tone, and I just really loved this polish in general. This is just 2 easy coats and it applied and performed like a dream. So after some of those bright colors, I wanted something a little bit more of a palette cleanser. So this is OPI's Be There in a Prosecco. This is a really nice, very light, slightly pinkish nude. And I really liked how this looked. It was very fresh and clean, and again, just a good palette cleanser to kind of start over fresh after some really bright and eye-catching manis. And next up is I Believe in Manicures from OPI, and this is from their winter Breakfast at Tiffany's collection, and I love how this turned out. It's a really pretty color. It's vibrant and bright without being neon, and it still has a little bit of a softness to it. So this is a beautiful shade of blue. I thought for sure I would have a dupe for this, but it's a really unique color. So I love this polish. I'm going to be wearing it a ton this winter. It's a really great blue. And next up is OPI's Black Dress Not Optional, and this was a beautiful shade as well. It's a really dark black, but it's loaded with silver shimmer, and it really lightens it up and gives it some personality. I'm usually not someone who enjoys black nail polish, but this definitely converted me. I think it's really dressy and formal, and it just looks really chic. So I loved how this turned out. I was pleasantly surprised. So I know this isn't any polish, but I'm just throwing this in there because it is how I wore my nails for a couple days this month. But I went completely bare for a couple days. I actually did this for a video I was making on how to go bare with my routine and the products that I like to use. So I'll link that below if you haven't seen it. But every now and then I think it's fun to let your own nails show through. And next up is OPI's Mermaid's Tears, and this is a really nice shade. I love it every time I wear it. It's one of those kind of minty shades, but this one has a little bit of a yellow undertone. It gives it a really nice vintage look. Something about this just reminds me of like the 60s or 70s. I don't know why I wasn't there, but I really enjoy this color and I think it's a really unique shade to have in my collection. And next I wore OPI's Casino Royale, and this is a really nice, rich, plummy berry shade. And I didn't get a perfect application. As you can see, there is a little bit of a spot on my middle finger and some sheet marks on my ring finger, but it's okay. I really love this color, but anything this dark tends to show imperfections. So do be very careful whenever you wear a color this dark and saturated, but it's a really pretty one. And then I wore Rue by Zoya, which is a really nice, soft, dusty beige rose color. And this is something that I think is so feminine and pretty and just understated and beautiful. Sometimes nudes like this can be a little bit boring, but something about this shade I think is so professional and chic and just girly and beautiful. And I really love how this polish looks every time I wear it. It's one of the staples in my collection when I'm looking for a polish like that. And last but not least, I added some white bows onto that color I was already wearing, and then I covered it with Leia by Zoya, which is kind of a pearlescent, opalescent topper that really gives a little bit of a gold and pink and purple shimmer, which I think is really pretty. So the overall effect of this manicure was just very dainty and feminine, and I really enjoyed that. I made a tutorial for this look if you're interested. I'll link it below. So there we have it. That concludes my monthly wrap-up of all of the polishes I wore in October. I hope you liked this video. I think I had a pretty good variety of colors and finishes and also some really fun nail art too. So as always, thank you so much for watching this video and spending a little time with me. Make sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any new videos coming up. And follow me on social media. I'll put all my links below. Thanks again. I'll see you soon. Bye.